Titty sitting pretty. Drake, you better miss me with that gay shit. Oh my God, Kendrick won.
Yeah.
It's Liddy. That rhymed. It's probably because I have titties and witties and giddies and... What's giddies?
Giddies? I don't know.
How about...
It's Josh Giddy.
Is he hot?
He's also accused of being a child molester.
Anyway, welcome to That's Hot, you guys. I'm your host, Sabrina Piper, aka Funny Girl with Tits. Joined by my producer, Max Marcus, today. What's up? Hello.
What's up?
We didn't clean the microphones before we started this. It has your bitch's hair all over it. I hate dog hair. I hate dog hair. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
Yeah.
Do you remember birthday punches?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do that to your fucking face.
Yeah, you're going to punch me in the face?
I'm going to punch you in the face.
I might
8
like
times.
that.
You might like it too much.
Yeah.
I don't want you to come. No coming.
I can't promise that.
No coming. No coming.
If I'm getting punched, I can't promise that.
Oh my God. Joined by my producer, Max Marcus. Max Marcus Comedy.
Yeah.
Hello. Cheers to that, Lahaim.
Cheers. Do you want to start with the rap beef?
I'm almost done. I'm almost done listening to it. I have some notes.
Yeah.
Drake and Kendrick are going against each other. It is absolutely wild because Kendrick is destroying.
Yeah,
he's destroying. Listen, he's the better rapper, but Drake gets my panties wetter.
Yeah.
So which way do I want to go? I always side with. Here's the thing. Kendrick broke it down in a way. Now you jumped to Chomo earlier. You said something about like Josh something, and you said about like pedophiles.
Josh Giddy.
Okay, I want to just say something. We don't discuss any of that. We're not going to discuss that. Okay.
Okay.
Yet. But I will say I don't want to break the news like this, but let's just do it. Kendrick did talk about Drake and Weinstein collabing. Yeah. So this is a way to say, yeah, Drake and myself are going to be in a movie soon. I don't want to talk too ill about my co-star because at the end of the day, co-stars wind up together. And that Chanel closet's mine. It's mine. He might not be winning in this Kendrick and rap beef and everything. He's using AI.
Did you listen to the AI
Tupac.
song?
I listened to AI. I'm talking. Stop talking. He might not be winning with this AI, but he's winning because he's going to be dating me at the end of the rom-com that we're in that Harvey Weinstein's going to be producing. I like that Kendrick did not name me by name. I appreciate that. I do thank him. K-Dog, him and his $8.4 million apartment in Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. With his wife, who's not a wife. Fascinating. They've been engaged since 2015. I learned a lot, but you know, I learned mostly that Drake is going to be the co-star. I didn't know that that's who it was that was going to be my love interest, and now I'm like very excited.
Yeah, because
when it comes out in summer 2026, we need like that extra year for everyone to like stomach it. Mm-hmm. But it's good.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. And that, like I said, the Chanel closet is mine now. Drake, he's also winning by getting me as a wife in the end. He's winning by giving me the closet, even though I know it's his. If you don't know what I'm talking about, in his incredible Toronto mansion, there is a room that is just wall to wall of my Chanels. They're all there. Vintage, new, everything. Thank you, Aubrey. Everything's there. And he said it's for his future wife. Mwah. So I think it's wonderful. I you know, sometimes I'll know he'll use them because, you know, whatever. They can't just be sitting there this whole time, getting dusted, waiting for me to come. But, you know, we're going to make enough money from WB to get me a whole new closet. Hermes. You know, Chanel has gone up in prices. Now the classic boy bag flap, as Drake knows, is $7,200 as opposed to $5,000 1,900. And is it off? Is it on? Are you hearing a buzz?
I think it's on. Yeah, it's on very slightly. I'm going to unplug it.
Okay, why don't you just shut it off? And next time, here, it's on the off button. Now, Max is messing with the AC. It's an 87-degree day in New York. He's shutting the AC off. Just want to make that clear. If I get shiny and you see this on the YouTube, because maybe you're subscribed. If you're not, you're a moron. You're a moron. Because when I'm, on the red carpet, I'm going to be shouting out every single subscriber. Even the guy who came up with the idea for the episode to be in a bikini.
Yeah.
Yum, yum, yum. At 1,000 subs. Whatever your name was. Cock boy. Shouting you out, too. We're doing it all. Thanks to WB2.
Yeah.
WB2 is Harvey's upcoming production company.
Oh,
that will be producing our film. Obviously, thanks for not remembering from last week, Max. 2 weeks ago. We've been busy. Thanks for being in on the bit. See, this is why I don't even want you to talk most of the time. Because then you say something stupid, and then you are going to remember in like an hour from now, or like at the very end of the episode, you'll be like, "Oh wait, we did talk about that. You did say you were going to do like WB, like the teen show, because the teen channel."
Yeah.
Come on. If I had the whip right now from the stupid fucking shoot I did, I'd whip you with it.
What movie are you doing that has a whip in it?
I wasn't doing a movie. I was doing that commercial, that propaganda commercial.
Oh, gotcha.
You say yes to everything in Hollywood. You say yes to everything.
Yes.
That's what Aubrey and I we're going to talk about when we're on set together.
Yeah.
He's losing this battle,
yeah.
but he's winning the war.
Yeah.
And he's winning the prize, which is me.
Yeah.
I think, Glenn Powell, Sydney Sweeney, their little rom-com, Anyone But You, it flopped. They were trying to do the PR stunt of doing that whole thing of try and make it seem like they were in a relationship and they were cheating on each other's spouses with each other. He forgot his ring at a premiere with her and shit like that. And then they were like, it's all for PR. It's all for PR. Duh. You just never admit it, you fucking morons.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my God, she brought back tits. I'm like, hey, listen, go to my DMs. Tits never left, you fucking idiots. No. Maybe you're just fucking fatties. Or maybe you just got those dumpers in the diapers.
Yeah.
Diaper dumpers, all these people.
Yeah.
I'm like, titties have always been here, honey bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then out.
Excuse me?
They've never been out.
They've never been out.
Like tits have never been out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've
never been out.
Wow. Yeah.
I just like how you're like lamenting down. I'm like, come on.
No, I'm not lamenting. I think it's good. I like when conservatives are like, woke is dead, or like trying to trigger the lips with Sid Sweeney's tits, and it's like, you think that's what's gonna do it?
Wait until they see WB2's production with myself and Aubrey as the leads.
Yeah.
They are going to be so upset.
Yeah.
They're going to be so upset. And they're going to be against Israel even more. Because we're two Jews teaming up to take everyone down.
Yeah.
We're doing it. Here's a couple of other things I'm thinking of. I find it crazy that Drake called his, listen, I don't want to speak ill about family. Yeah. But I hate my fucking family for the most part. So I'll fucking do it. Okay? Yep. My mother-in-law, Sandy, she was called in. She was called in to react and get on the song and jump on. I'm very disappointed because to this day, she is still letting him nurse. And I'm not okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm not okay. I'm like, that should be, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
That should be us. Sandy, Drake's mom, had to jump in on the songs. And she had to jump in on one of Drake's songs. I'm not sure which. Mm-hmm. But we can't even sample it because we get fucking
we can't play any of it.
Murdered, right? And she had to say, oh, baby, you shouldn't start with saying. And we don't know if she said the N-word or not. But I always tell her, I say, Sant, I would appreciate if we just kept it in private and we're alone, we can say it, we can have fun, we're doing our thing. Nah. You know, you and I, we fuck black men. I know I'm fucking your son, but we fuck black men. But, Sand, you cannot do it on the song. That's why Aubrey had to cut it. I know you're so upset. He cut it. But he had to cut it because if you said it out loud and then it could be sampled, Metro Boomin would be booming it out of Times Square. Sandy, we can't do this. Oh, I know, but, you know, I don't like when my son cuts me off, you know, how he does that to you. I know he does, but we love him. He's just so sweet. He's so giving. He even let you go on the song. I know. What can you do? I love my son. I'm a typical Jewish mother. What do you want from me? Sorry, Sand.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sand. I don't mean to repeat private conversations, but it happens. Because you had to not say it. You know? I say the N-word to Max all the time. It's private. We never do on camera. Ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
No, you never say it.
Same. I find it kind of wild. That Drake did call his mom, though, to come in on the song and, like, you know, say something. Say, oh, maybe you shouldn't give the Jewish mom advice. It's funny because when I went to go see Drake over the summer, first concert I've been to since pre-COVID, right? Kind of funny because the dude who took me also called his mommy for tickets for us.
Yeah.
So look at that. Look at the fan base he attracts.
Yeah.
Besides me, take me out of it. Look at the men he attracts. Now, I've said it before. I think Drake's a little... Okay? I've always said...
Kendrick
I think
thinks
that. Yeah, but whatever. But he has cemented in something that has already been thinking about. And guess what? Kendrick doesn't have a podcast.
No, I don't think so.
Of course he doesn't, Max. Max, just shut the fuck up, dude.
I want him to. I love Kendrick.
I want you to.
You too?
No, you two. I want you to shut the fuck up. Silence.
Okay.
I'm not going to give you more of the bottle.
Why?
See, this is what happened because you're talking a lot. Because we have stuff to talk about. If you want to change the subject because you're so chatty, fine.
I'm on the subject.
Fine. I know, but I'm in the middle of a rant and you're
Okay.
just going and going and going. I'm not going to give Max any more of the bottle because here's what happened. I poured him a little cocktail. I've been making the most perfect cocktails, okay? Just like Kendrick has been making the most perfect disses on and on and on and on. And Aubrey is taking him like a Jew. We're not doing the damage control that should be done. It's a little Israel-Palestine with this. Kendrick's the P, obviously. So in the end, he'll get turned into a memory of what once was. Do you remember him? We're going to see Radio City. Drake's doing 8 nights in a row. My husband, he's 98 years old at that point, just like, you know, every other old guy who does it there. Like who was the dude that did it with Lady Gaga?
Tony Bennett.
Tony Bennett, thank you, right?
Do you think they were fucking?
Yeah, definitely not. That he remembers because dementia. It's sad. It's sad when you get a forgettable blowjob from Lady Gaga, but it happens.
Yeah.
And Aubrey will be doing his 8-night run, just like Tony, and I'll be like, Aubrey, and he'll be like, so he can't even talk at that point. It'll all be AI, just like his songs, and with Tupac. And yeah, it'll be a good time. And he'll get on stage and he'll say, oh, the memory, like it'll be like a Stephen Hawking type of thing, the memory of Kendrick that once was. And everyone will say, who?
Yeah.
Because Drake's a Jew. And we'll win at the end. That's
Yeah.
it. That's it. Just like these people that, you remember that place, Gaza? And you go, yeah, we're going to go to our honeymoon there. It's a beautiful Ritz-Carlton there.
Yeah.
Beautiful. They're going to be like, it's beachside. Muhammad Hadid created. Yeah. The OG Ritz-Carlton creator. Muhammad Hadid created it. It'll be like some stupid bitch.
Yeah.
From Jersey. And you're going to be like, oh, have fun. Have the best time.
Yeah. You can go to the Trump Hotel in Gaza. That's coming
G2G,
soon.
like I've said, get to Gaza. Everyone get to Gaza.
Soon.
It's coming soon. It'll have a little competition with this Ritz-Carlton, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
See, here's the thing.
Well, Ritz will
If you
win.
don't know, here's the thing. Bella Hadid, big supporter of Palestine. Her father, Mohammed Hadid. Her mother, Yolanda Hadid. Yolanda Foster. Some would know her as. Some would know her as the kind of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills for 2 seasons. Who they say fake Lyme disease, but, you know, definitely didn't. She's probably a little nut, but here's the thing. I mean, Muhammad created the Ritz-Carlton architecturally and everything, all of them. So he's a multi-billionaire. And he's also Palestinian. And she's a very staunch supporter. Go Palestine. She's wrapping her head when she's not going to throw up in the bathroom between fucking fashion shows or getting her face redone. You know, it's really easy. It's really easy to notice, but it's no big deal under the scarf to hide a new nose job. I should really learn that lesson. Especially when they're like, I've never gotten surgery. It's just filler and Botox. That's Drake. That's why Drake is very upset because Kendrick is outing all of his surgeries too. It's like, this is not the Real Housewives of rap, honeys. It's not. He's outing his surgeries about his BBL and the abs. Oh, we all know. It's like when Erica Jane all of a sudden went from a 6 to a 0. We all know it was Ozempic, baby. Come on. Come on. Heather Gay. She's about this big. She has a face that looks like her cousin Whitney, who's hotter. Yeah, she crafted that. Nobody's asking her. Nobody said, oh, how do you look like Whitney all of a sudden? That's crazy. Yeah. It's like you look related. Oh, you know, I just did everything to my fucking face. No, nobody's going to say that. And here he is outing him. It's a real mean Real Housewives move. You know, Kendrick's the real Lisa Rinna of the group. Gotta say. Max, you'll get that reference once I make you watch the show.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
But going back to Muhammad, he is Palestinian. So Bella Hadid, she really claims it, even though she's half Dutch. And she grew up white in Malibu. And she's never been to Palestine. But go. I'm sure when she's showing her nips and her clams and fucking the weekend, and he's talking about doing cocaine and the DUIs that she's gotten in the past and all that fun stuff, I wonder if she could have gotten away with all of that in Palestine. Would have been fun. Would have been fun. Gaza, whatever they want to call it. Really don't care. Really don't care. But really do care about her father's investment. Can't wait to see what he builds. I can't wait for the Hadid's Ritz-Carlton.
Yeah.
I can't wait. It'll compete with Trump, sure. Trump will get the people. Trump will be they'll get the couples that'll go to like a Margaritaville.
Yeah.
I'll get those. That's fine. The Hadids will get some people that are, oh, the history here. It's like India now. People go to India. Oh, I love it. It's like the culture. You enrich yourself. It's just like, and everything's so cheap. Yeah, because they're poor. You're going to visit dirty water. It's poor.
Yeah.
They're poor. Whatever. It's exactly India. It used to be owned by the British, whatever. Mm-hmm. Now, it's a vacation spot. I can walk through the streets and like 8 men might rape me, but like it's a vacation spot. The saris. I love it. I don't know what accents these are. They just come out of me.
Yeah.
With a few strawberry mimosas. Who's bothered me via text? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my mom talking about. She can't fucking stand this motherfucker.
Yeah. Do you wanna switch over to what you were talking to me about earlier? That whole with the guy.
You can speak up now. Oh, you want to? Well, you know, fine. We could do it. I'm very open and very honest, and we're gonna switch from pop culture for 1 second. Switch gears to my personal life. We've moved a lot over the past couple of years when this podcast has started. Mm-hmm. We originally started, I believe, in my old apartment in Soho after my breakup a couple of years ago, almost 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. And then we bounced around to every fucking dirty sublease in the Lower East Side that would fucking be almost acceptable, but not to a Jewish mother.
No.
I was lying to my mom about where I was. I was like, oh no, it's fine. I'm only going to jump off of the 7-story window. It's fine. It's all good. Bounced around a lot. And in that time, I said, I took my feet on the ground. I'm not going to be dating. There was only one guy that was like a potential. And I really liked him because it was like on and off for years. Like this stupid idiot from fucking Long Island. I always like these Long Island morons. I don't know what's with them. It's gross. Max just rolled his eyes so hard he would think he's hanging out with me every day. Who knows? But I was like, other than that, if it was any other guy, I was like, no, I'm not going to date him. And yes, you can refill your drink to that. Max is like, no. I'm like, yeah, no, sorry. But I'm an adventurous person. I enjoy sex. We all need to get laid. So if you listen to this podcast, you know that, or maybe you don't, because I if you finish the bottle, Max, I'm going to be very angry. You better top me off. Max back, say hi to the people.
Hey, I don't know how on I am. It's a pretty tight shot.
Yeah, well, you're a tight shot. And you just walked through my shot. Thank you. Cheers. Cheers. Oh, people, you're not on the microphone.
No,
people
I'm not
can't
on the
hear
mic.
you. He just, cheers. L'chaim, you missed it again. Quick interim from my cheers. Now you drink it. You don't wipe your face after. Glass. Quick interim for my story to just say that Max is rude. Max is rude. He's not an autistic guy, but he kind of is because he's just fucking rude, man. He's mad rude. He comes into the bar the other day. Joey Rose's. Come out to Joey Rose's. I'm a bartender. Joe DeRosa owns it. That's so fun. I make some specialty cocktails. I make Max's specialty cocktail, which is now going on the cocktail menu that I have created.
It's very
Joe
good.
created the entire sandwich list, but all the bartenders, besides Patrick and Josh and, everyone who's my friend, I'm like, meh. Josh and Patrick. Besides Josh and Patrick, what are you doing? What are they doing? I'm like, we need a cocktail list. So I came in, did my thing, and then Max came in and I said, I got to make something for Max. I make something for an alcoholic that just wants to get drunk. So I made an incredible drink called Zero to Cunt, named after one of Joe DeRosa's bits from one of his first albums. Check that out. And it is an incredible peanut butter whiskey banana drink. Peanut butter banana whiskey drink, I should say. With vanilla and bourbon, and it's very delicious. I have done a very good job, right, Max? Now you speak.
Yeah, it's very good.
Good. He had like 3 of them. He's acting like it wasn't better than what he said is his favorite cocktail at Solotai.
I told I liked it more.
I know, but now we're on camera, so you really have to say it.
It was great.
You can't say it to me. You can't tell me in private, hey, that was the best cocktail I've ever had. That was really great. You're really good at your job. You can't say that to me in private only. You have to say it on camera. In private, you can say, oh, nice.
Yeah, no, peanut butter and banana liquor is really good. The whiskey, so good.
And Sabrina's a great bartender.
Yeah,
Great.
you've made a lot of good drinks. These are good.
Thank you. These are fantastic.
Yeah.
Good's a word. Better word's fantastic.
Yeah.
They really are. But pour a round of shots for everybody at the bar the other day because Joey Rose's is fun. We buy back. We have a good time. Max immediately takes the shot. Just wait for anybody else at the bar, including me, to raise the glass. And insane. Insanely rude. Then the next day, go out to dinner
It's my
with their
dad's
family.
birthday.
It's his dad's birthday. They give a round of shots for the table. It's all his siblings. It's him. It's his father. They all are waiting. They go to do the cheers. Max takes it.
Yeah, it was champagne. It was a glass, so it's like kind of
Even worse. It's even worse. You're disgusting.
I'm just downing champagne while people are still getting theirs. And yeah, my brother called me out. Everyone calls me out on that I'm I'm just a maverick. It's me and John McCain.
Max is Max is sinking into the chair right now, and if I could, I would flip the camera.
Yeah.
But I'm hotter,
Yeah.
so we're not going to do that.
No.
But he's sinking in, like holding it, like, everyone's calling me out, which gets to the perpetuant child. That I don't know. Maybe we should talk about on Patreon. Where are we at? What, 38?
25. You usually are spot on with the time. You usually nail to like the minute.
I know.
Well, not today.
Not today. Well, you had me drink a mimosa before we started.
We did drink more before than we usually do.
You had me drink before we started.
We usually start drinking while on camera.
We
drink
do.
Quite a bit before.
We do. I know.
Yeah.
But whatever, we're having a good time.
Yeah, no, it's been fun.
Sorry we enjoy each other's company.
Yeah.
God forbid. Oh, God forbid. We actually have a podcast together and we're friends in real life. God forbid. We just know so many people who are not actually friends that have podcasts that don't make sense.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. People, because it's like a common theme. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Yeah, I went through... I dumped a guy I didn't know I was dating. Whoopsies.
Yeah.
Whoopsies. Brought him into a bathroom. I banged him, and I thought that was kind of biggie it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was not.
No.
If you're on the Patreon, patreon.com/funnygirltits, maybe you heard the episode. I think we were with Dave Cyrus. And then we all went out to... Well, we were talking about dinner, and then we did an episode about it. Because... Dude, I was just hooking up with him. He took it a little too seriously. And I asked for a ride home from Brooklyn at 1:30 in the morning, and he asked me for gas money. Okay, he's in his 30s. I've never been asked for gas money. But I had one of my very good friends, one of my best friends from high school, Rachel, from when I was in 9th and 10th grade when I was in Miami. We would steal her mom's car, which was a blast. And we would ask guys for gas money. This is actually a really funny story. So Rachel, you would like this, Max.
Yeah.
What we would do is her mom was a nurse, and she's like the head nurse down at a very important hospital in Miami. And her schedule, very, very, very busy. And we were so sick of just like sticking around, and just like doing nothing, because Miami's a lively town. You are out and about, and I'll go back and forth between Manhattan and Miami. So I had a fake ID by 15. And it was a blast. It was a really good time. And we didn't have cars yet because we were just coming up on being 16. Yeah, we were sophomores, but we knew how to drive for the most part. So what her mom would do, she would get home early, probably like 4 o'clock, and she'd be so tired from work, very sad. Oh no, and nurse, all you dealt with sick people again. Go nap. You watch somebody die again today? That's terrible. Mm-hmm. And no, actually, my father was in the hospital that her mom was the head nurse at, actually. So it was kind of perfect. Both of our parents were not there, and they were in the same place. It was like a really fancy dinner party for dying, and
yeah.
It's funny. Don't fucking...
I laughed.
You did laugh, but then it looked like you almost felt bad for laughing. I'm like, it's okay.
I don't feel bad.
And, yeah, it's okay. Sometimes you do. Once in a while.
Sometimes.
And what we would do is we would be at her house, and her mom would come home, and she lived in this condo. And the condo, everything would be valeted. And the only things that wouldn't be valeted for the area, everything's very ritzy, and obviously, so you have the golf carts and whatever. And if you didn't valet... The only option was the handicap spots in the front of the whole, neighborhood. So you'd have to go around. So what we would do is we would wait for her sweet little mother nurse to go to bed, and at 4 p.m. after working very hard, and we would steal the keys to the Mercedes.
Yeah.
And we would take traffic cones, and we would put them all around the parking space, and we would write valet, so that they would think it was for the valet and nobody could park there for the day. And we would take the car for the whole night, and we would come back.
Nice.
And we would fuck around like insane people. And then when I would come down from when I was in Jersey or Manhattan or whatever I was, when I, a couple of years later, senior, we would do the same things. Mm-hmm. And until we both got cars individually. Not gonna lie, the only time I ever watched people ask for gas money, and it was only so we could hustle them. Like, we would pick up dudes that she was going to fuck or, like, hook up with or whatever. Not fuck, because we were, like, younger, but, like, you know, make out with. Sure, okay. Yeah, not fuck, but, like, make out with. And we would drive to wherever, and then she was like, so you have $5 for gas money? And without question, these dudes would always slap it. She's a Jew. And they would always slap it down into her hand or whatever. And sometimes she would ask for more and whatever. And yeah, I don't think we ever got gas.
Yeah.
We got a lot of weed. We got a lot of Sky vodka, cupcake vodka, which I can still taste lingering in the back.
Yeah, that's for kids.
Mm-hmm. But that was the last time I heard the phrase gas money until I was in Bushwick at 1:32 in the morning on a Wednesday. And a man that had just come on my titties said, yeah, I could drive you home, but can you throw me some gas money? And I was like, I don't want to tip his valet. He doesn't even have one. Like, I didn't process. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Rachel used to do this so we could tip off the guys and steal the mom's car. That's it.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Yeah.
So I made it very clear after that. I was like, yeah, this is not going to be a thing. And he wound up still driving me home because I was like, well, if I'm going to give you gas money, that's insane. I'm just going to call an Uber. You know, I've had guys try to, like, fly me out to places before. I've never done it. But just the fact that it's like, you don't want to drive me home. And then he was trying to break down. He was like, do you understand? Like, it's because you don't drive. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, well, I used to drive. And even so, here's the thing. Like, I'm a woman. At night, it's like, can't even, like, drive me at the train or anything like that. It's, like, insane.
Yeah.
Insane. Rude, immature, stupid. This is the same guy who I had him over, and my body reacts every time I'm with him. Somehow I break out into hives, or I hurt myself, or I put like a hole in the carpet, and it's like everything's pristine. Like something goes wrong. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is. Something just goes wrong every time. And I'm like, it's a sign from the universe. Like I'm all bumped and bruised and everything. It's not because this dude ever touched me. It's because I'm smacking into things trying to avoid him in my own apartment.
Yeah.
What do you do? You cut it loose. So I cut it loose. And I say, you know, I just, you know, I can't even fathom throwing $5 down right now. Let alone the 10 to 15, which you wanted for gas. It's insane, you know. Songs came on while he was driving me home, like Rocket Man.
Yeah.
Would you play? Can you get like a free version of Rocket Man right now? Do you have
I
any
don't think that
royalty?
exists.
Okay, try to find on your phone a royalty-free version of like an Elton John song because I'm inspired by Drake and Kendrick right now. Try to find something that sounds like similar to it.
Okay.
Try to do your job. Pretend I'm Bobby Kelly right now. Pretend like I'm Louis or Danzo, someone you're afraid of, or like, you know, I'm not gonna say Joe Liz because you're not afraid of him. That's
I'm not afraid of Joe.
Yeah, you're not afraid of Joe. I'm not even gonna fucking say. Pretend I'm Joe. Yeah. Then you'd fucking weasel out. Pretend I'm fucking Bobby right now, yelling at you to fucking bring up what, and pretend I have a cock. Pretend I have a cock that I can shove so deep down your fucking throat that not only you choke, but you go black and blue, and you only get air when I fucking tell you to, bitch. How about that?
Yeah.
Oh no, Max's dick just twitched. No. Okay, pause it. So that's perfect. That's a perfect tune. I like it. It's already set. The melody setting in my head. I'm having lyrics come because I'm an artist. The lyrics are setting in.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, Rocket Man comes on. We have all these songs going on. There's not much talking in the car ride, you know, because I kind of scoffed. It was like, you know, we can't keep going with this. Like, and I don't like tears out of men unless I'm causing them on purpose. Mm-hmm. Like, if I'm trying to make you cry, I'm like, trying to be mean. But I don't really do that. When they just come out, you know, depends on the guy. Depends on the situation. If someone dies, I'm there. Like, sit on my tits. Not sit on my tits, but like lay on my bosom.
Yeah.
Sit on my tits. That's a funny
hurt.
statement. That would really hurt. That's a really funny statement though. Like lay on my tits, right? I'm like, no. You know, if we break up or something, if we were dating, like I was just in a relationship for years, and I got out of in the past 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's, you know, a long time. I'm just like, actually, yeah. I mean, I'm just kind of like not understanding the tears from saying you're not gonna get pussy. I get my pussy is perfect, and it is a 10 out of 10. It's 12 out of 10. But I'm like, oh no. So yeah, we talked about this with Dave, but Rocket Man came on and you started singing along and crying and, you know, did a little fist bump in the air. And I was like, how glorious to be a guy. How glorious to just be driving, not care that I'm there, and be like, I am a Rocket Man. Yes, I am. I'm gonna go through this. I'm gonna go to the stars. I'm gonna fuck all of them. You're not a star. You're dimming. You're dimming. Play the song. I'm gonna write him a song now. Wait, or maybe I should tell the story and then sing my song.
Yeah.
Okay. So, whatever. Every time I need an orgasm, I'd hit him up because I was desperate and I had no one else. So I'd be like, yeah, you should come over. It's fine. But every time it would be like, oh, what did I do? What should I do? What did I do? And fast forward, I don't want to go too much into it. I really don't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Be respectful.
Yeah.
Be respectful, Maxwell.
Yeah.
But this guy came to Joey's and we left, and it was just silence, just like the car ride. And I was like, you know, I don't understand. He had called me a few times. I don't think he understood that I was ending things originally. He didn't get that. He gave it a little time, and, you know, what can I say? Went through a breakup I didn't know I was going through. You know, I was going through a relationship. It was crazy. Walked a few blocks, and I was like, I can't walk anymore in silence. I cannot walk another block with you. And in front of Katz's Delicatessen, right on Houston and Ludlow, in the Lower East Side of Manhattan, this man had a breakdown. And you would have thought that I said I aborted our first child. Maybe I killed a sibling. Maybe I did something. And I didn't like it because it was a Thursday, so it was busy out and people were looking. And it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
And I just say, you know, I just can't walk another block in silence. I think I'm going to walk home, and you go left, and you go that J train. You go. J means just hop on. Just hop on. And I turned into a whole thing that I didn't know was going to be a thing. And, you know, I had a bunch of things said to me. What do you want me to say, Max? Which part you really want me to go into? Max is bringing this out of me as the producer. See, this is like this is like the Real Housewives, right? Okay, because this is what happens. This is what happens with the Real Housewives. Something happens in their lives that's actually private, and they're close to the producer, so they say, "Listen, Carlos King, this is what happened. This is what happened." Blah 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 blah. Carlos goes, "Oh my god, I would never repeat that to anybody. Don't worry." And you go, "Oh my god, thank you so much." And then you get to your confessional. Okay? Zing, zang, zop. This is my confessional. You get to your confessional, and then the producer and everyone else around, everyone's going, and you have all your things ready, and you go, and your titty's sitting pretty. Everyone looks nice. Everyone's like, oh, your makeup looks good. Oh, thank you. Your clips are in. You're trying this time. Yeah, we saw that comment. Oh, thank you. Okay, honey, what do you want to talk about? Okay. Yeah, well, I had a really good year. You know, this has been really awesome. I'm finally in my place. I make really good cocktails. Everything's going great at Joey's. Like, you know, my mom's taking her meds once in a while. Everything's really good. Everything's nice. Really can't complain. I'm single. Have no men problems. None. Can you believe it? That never happens. What else? And then they're like, well, you really have no man problems? And I'm like, yeah.
Well,
No man problems. And you're like, well, let me ask you about this. Earlier, there was a phone call that was had between you and me, and I'm like, like now I have to talk about it. And speaking of, those were the noises this guy would make. Those are the noises he would make. He would go, I'm like, are you okay? Like if I would say like he was like, you want to leave? Like he kept asking me, Joey Rose, he goes, do you want to leave? Can we go? I was like, what? I didn't even invite you. Like, no. Like a petulant child. I'm like, but otherwise, I don't know. Is that what you want to talk about? The noises?
No. And we could wrap up on this soon if we wanted to get on more detail in the Patreon, but I brought it up because you were telling me about it earlier. And you wanted to save something for the episode of something about the other guy that was at the bar that he was...
I wasn't saving that for the episode.
Oh, no?
No, Max.
I thought you were saving that for the episode. I thought you were like, let me tell you on the episode, let's save it for that, for it to be a surprise.
Well, I'm going to leave the rest of the stupid Katz's corner story. Now, mind you, this should have been when I'm saying we're not hooking up anymore. As a guy in his 30s who's many years older than me, he should automatically, whatever. Or you could pick up on it after a couple of weeks. I don't think it's fair to put me in a position where I have to say, listen, I don't want you to eat my pussy tonight, which is a huge stretch for me. If I don't even want you to eat my pussy, it's done. It's so done. Okay. It's fine. It's done. There is somebody else I want to eat my pussy. Fine, Max, you're going to make me talk about it, and then we're going to switch over to the Patreon. Fine, just stop. Yes, it is about this. This is what I was going to get into earlier, and then fine, whatever. I embarrassed myself the other night. Thank you so much. I was at my place of work. And sometimes I like to drink there afterwards, or sometimes I like to hang out. And there's somebody else who likes to hang out there and like whatever and drink and just like a regular. And I thought he was making a move on me. And he put his, he's come in a bunch of times and we've drank and we're like friendly and stuff. And I thought, whatever. And maybe he put his hand on my knee the other day. So I put my hand on his dick and then he left. And that was it. So I think I read that wrong.
I don't know this story at all.
And yeah, because I just told you it right now.
Yeah.
On the, remember that whole thing of, save it for the podcast?
Yeah.
Hey, guess what we're doing right now, buddy?
Yeah.
I'm still a 12.
Yeah, that's cool.
Thank you.
Okay.
So I read signs wrong, just like the other guy read everything wrong.
Yeah.
It was an accident. It happens. Let's switch to the Patreon.
Do you want to end on your song?
Oh, yeah. All right. Goodbye, that guy. Play a royalty-free version of something with like Elton John beat.
Okay.
This is in honor of...
We might get in shit for this too, but
this is in honor of... Here's the thing. This is the honor of ending beef and ending things. Here's the thing. I want Kendrick and Drake to end the beef. I want them to end the beef. I want Gaza and Israel to end everything. I want the hostages given back. I want the 11-year-old that Drake is fathering to come forward. I want it all. It reminds me a lot of my uncle, too, who's also a deadbeat dad. There's a lot of layers that I'm like, oh, my God, but we got to keep the family protected. We got to keep it protected. Here's the thing. They are the big three. Someone's the big three. AI's probably not it. I will say that. But the big three right now, myself, Aubrey Graham, Harvey Weinstein. Big three. We are struggling to find the director, although there have been talks about Tarantino, who's fighting right now with Greta Gerwig for it. We're debating, can we go female and really fucking lean into this and do all this and whatever? Because Aubrey and I it's going to be, whatever, way better than Glenn and Sydney. It's what they try to do. And then you have Tarantino, who obviously would bring out my tits and feet. So we're all like, and Harvey really likes that. So we're like trying to figure it out. But we have a little bit of time before he gets out in LA, because he'll get out on that too. And then we'll all be out. And we might film in Canada, because it's just cleaner. It's just nicer. Aubrey has this nice property there, and it just got shot up the other day. But that doesn't matter. His bodyguard is in the hospital. We hope that he's okay. And love and kisses and hugsies. Everything will be okay with him. But Aubrey has this beautiful property on Birdview Road or whatever, so we'll do it there. And yeah, something like that. Follow me on Instagram, Funny Girl with Tits. Follow me on everything. You're gonna play this in a second. We're gonna play the song. Shows coming up. I'm gonna be in New Orleans Monday, May something. 13th. Yeah, thank you. And I'll be posting on my Instagram the exact places. I'll be with Aaliyah Janine doing shows. That'll be fun. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in New Orleans, Louisiana. First time there. Give me Rex. Give me fun shit to do. Second I land, I'm landing at 7:03 a.m. I'm going to Cafe Du Monde. Nobody can tell me no. Nobody can tell me otherwise. Don't fucking care. And if we hit those 1,000 subs on YouTube by then, it'll be pretty nice, because I'll have a pool. And not only will I do a bikini episode, but I'll post a nice little selfie too. I haven't posted one of those in a couple of years. But I like the summer. It brings out the hot me. I'm always hot, but the hottest me. Because I have like all the thyroid problems, so I'm always covered up in the winter, like in a bunch of coats. It never looks great in photos. It's never great. You don't want to wear tank tops as much. But you know what you do want to do? You want to tank the top, which is what Kendrick is trying to do with Drake, my baby daddy. I don't like him talking about our 11-year-old. And I also don't like dating guys I don't know I'm dating. So drop the song, Max. I'm a rocket girl. Go.
This is called Mr. John Piano Rock.
Ooh. You walked me in front of Katz's. You were making all of these noises. What are you doing it for? You're not getting pussy no more. Pussy no more. Your ego has hit the floor, 'cause you're a bitch and in the lore. You're a wild child. I don't know. Maybe my rap career is not taking off, or am I going for Elton John? I'm a rocket woman. You are a little bitch boy. I'm gonna come up with more lyrics. I just need to hear the song more. I make stupid songs and I make money off of them. Twinkled. No, start it again.
You like more?
I want a little bit more. Yeah, usually I like a little bridge in between. Sorry.
I don't think there's a bridge in this song.
I would prefer a rap beat then. Can you get a Kendrick Drake rap beat?
Yeah.
This whole poppy shit is not for me.
Yeah.
My parents. My parents try to do. Well, I'm not a gay man. I'm just a fucking Yag City girl. Oh my God, Nicki Minaj. The Nicki Minaj concert was amazing. While you load that, I'm just going to say Nicki Minaj, Queen, and we're going to talk about all on Patreon, but holy shit, I went to her concert. I saw her for the first time live after being a fan since the 7th grade. The 7th grade, almost 15 years. Don't play it until I'm ready. Almost 15 years, and I finally saw her live, and I want to say I cannot believe that I waited 15 years, 2 hours, and 52 minutes for this bitch to come out on stage. Holy shit, she's the only fucking bitch in the world that I would allow that for. I thought Jay-Z and Beyonce were bad on the Run tour about 10 years ago when I saw them in 2014. They came out 2 hours late. But no, Nicki Minaj, she took it to a new level. Concert was called for 8. She came out 10:52. That stupid fucking incredibly talented bitch. God damn, it was fun. Max, let's get hot. Crank that, soldier boy. Crank that, producer bitch boy. Crank that. Drop it, drop it, drop it. I give him top in the bathroom. Give him head. Top it, bop it, top it. I dropped him. Okay. This is more of like a beat.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna rap. It's gonna be bad. S Pizzle in the house. Telling their... Okay. I don't really like this. Telling these boys to get out.
Yeah.
I'm dropping these men on the outs. Okay, maybe you should actually get it back up. This is actually... That was good. That was good. That was good. That was good. Well, anyway. Patreon.com/funnygirl with tits. We're going to finish the song. We're going to come up with lyrics for Bitch Boy Rocket Man. Bitch Boy Rocket Girl?
Yeah.
Love you. Bye. Follow along. Subscribe, like, do all that fun stuff. If you shut that off before I fucking tell them to subscribe and like, I'm going to fucking cut your balls off, Max. I'm going to do it. I'm going to cut them off. Just cut the fucking balls off.